Hello, Sagittarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the first half of August from the 1st all the way through the 15th. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going to be presenting itself here today. General reading as always, so please do keep that in mind as this reading unfolds. Take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. We're going to start with the present energy of this connection using this beautiful deck by Angelic Revelation 144, Love, Birds, and Spirit Animals. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that, and we'll, of course, clarify with tarot. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. Starting this reading off with present energies of this connection, whoever it is you're thinking about. We have Cheetah. Fast action and passion coming in fast. This may be an unconventional love, but the intensity and attraction will certainly make you very curious. That's a great card. All right. We also have Polar Bear coming in. There is a need to bring peace to your relationship, remove negativity, and restore harmony. Okay, so let's take a look and see one more card here. We have Whale. Whales mate for life and symbolize a deep soul connection that will help you delve deep into the subconscious and embrace healing and nurturing. You can achieve tremendous accomplishments within this connection and break through limiting beliefs and subconscious programming. It's time to take action to make your dreams come true and sing from your heart and soul. This connection will give you the strength to navigate through tumultuous waters. That's actually a really nice message. And I feel here, possibly Sagittarius, that the person that you are thinking about, they see you as that type of connection for them. Somebody that they want to be able to live their life with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these cards with some tarot. I'm going to use my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. And maybe when you guys first connected, it was fast. You know, maybe you guys started off as friends, but then ended up taking things to the next level really quickly. Maybe you guys just dated really fast after becoming friends. Very passionate connection as well. Okay, but whatever this negative energy is that might be surrounding the connection presently, we'll of course see what that is about. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords here. You either walked away from this person or they walked away from you because there was sneakiness going on. There could have been infidelities in the partnership because there's conflicts that are presenting itself here. So even though you guys might have moved really quickly into this partnership, you guys could have also run into some issues and problems fairly soon into the partnership also. You know, so it's one of those things, I feel, for some of you guys, you got together really quickly and then broke up just as quickly because there's competition here. It was about more than just the two of you. And that might have something to do with what this negativity is, because the Four of Cups represents a missed opportunity and the disconnectedness between the two of you. So I feel here, whoever did something to create these conflicts in the partnership, which might have caused you to walk away, Sagittarius, or they walked away from you, because it could go either way. Someone's got regrets here, and as a result, might have contributed to somebody feeling really down and depressed. There's this stagnant energy between the two of you. And perhaps at this time, you're just being directed to just realize how strong you are. I mean, this is clarifying the Whale card. You know, obviously a very strong animal, right? And This represents Leo. We are in Leo season. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Leo, or you might have Leo in your chart. So just have some patience here, because I have a feeling that even though you guys went your separate ways, somebody walked away because of sneakiness, because of perhaps possible third parties and infidelities in the partnership, there's still a part of this energy coming through here presently that they still see you as their life partner. You probably still see them as the only one for you, your life choice for a partner. Peace clearly needs to be restored here. Okay, and then you've got the Two of Cups right here. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. So they still want unity. They still want to be with you. You guys at the end of the day represent two people who are very compatible. You make really good partners. There's a lot of chemistry here between you and this person, but something's a little bit off, you know, a little bit off kilter. You guys need to restore the balance here, restore the peace, right? Restore harmony in the connection. And how's that going to happen? You guys have to be in this energy of the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving equally to each other towards the partnership. Be open and honest with one another. Give as much as you receive, basically. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. Let's go ahead and see what they are not telling you right now. So I'm going to grab from my Silhouettes deck here, and then let's add to that with some additional guidance from another deck, and then we'll clarify with tarot here. So what they're not telling you right now: glitter, you leave a trail of sparkle wherever you go, so they still feel your energies here, Sagittarius. We have fragile, healing takes time. Honor your journey. Open your heart when you're ready. This can apply to either of you, whoever is the more fragile of the two. They still want you. They still want to be a part of your life. Clearly there was drama here, and then we have a broken feminine, okay? Don't start it, don't allow it, don't add to it when it comes to that drama. And all of this drama might have highly affected this broken feminine right here. It could be the feminine feeling really fragile at this point in time. Okay, so let's add to that with some additional cards. I'm going to pull from this deck by All Things Intuitive, the Hidden Truth Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. So what they're not telling you right now is they still want you. And also that they're feeling pretty fragile still. They're still healing. So if the Sagittarian here represents the divine masculine energy, it could be a man or a woman. It's just energy. So whoever represents the feminine in this partnership is feeling very fragile. Whatever that drama is or was. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Look at that. If they blamed you for something that they did, Sagittarius, that could have been an issue as well. That could have been a part of the drama. You speak to me through music, so there could be particular songs that grab your attention at this time, or there's a particular song that reminds you of your person. They as well could be hearing music that lyrically could be speaking to them about what's going on between the two of you. What they're not telling you here is that they're actually working on themselves. They're becoming a better person, especially if they are the reason why you guys are going through some struggles and issues in the partnership and whatever that negative energy represents. Look at this. I wonder if you are happy without me. Okay. It's right next to drama. They know they created it. And that's part of the reason for some of you why you're not together. And so now they can't help but wonder. It's like, are you happy that I'm not in your life? Or do you even think about me? Look at this. My life is not as together as it seems. It's right next to this broken feminine. So if you happen to be divine feminine or watching for a feminine, perhaps on the surface, they are totally put together, possibly appearing as though life is just fantastic. Sunshine and rainbows, right? But beneath the surface, behind closed doors, it's something else. Their life is not as together as it seems. This might even have a whole lot to do with what they're putting out there, even on social media, because a lot of times we really don't post or put out there the worst of whatever is happening to us. We want to put our best foot forward. We want to post pictures that paint us in the best light, that, we're not going to put things up there that we're not comfortable with, basically. So if that's what's going on for some of you, if that's the only way, really, that you're able to keep tabs on your person, especially whoever this broken feminine is, you might not even be getting the full picture of what's really going on in their life because they're not sharing those things with you or anybody else, maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. Let me set these guys aside. But wow, pretty insightful, whatever is presenting itself here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. What they're not telling you is a lot. But they are working on themselves, becoming a better person. And I feel you're the inspiration behind that. But they're really wanting to know, are you happy without them? You guys are stuck right now. We're at a stalemate here. But Six of Cups, okay? So they're definitely feeling very nostalgic about the connection, about you. They want a reunion, but maybe they don't know how to make all of that happen, which is why things are stuck right now. Not that it's going to be stuck forever, but that's just what's going on currently, perhaps. And they're not telling you that maybe they're feeling stuck in their own headspace as to how to make all of this happen in the 3D world, how to get things moving again. So it makes sense for me that we've got the Seven of Pentacles here, because eventually the efforts that you perhaps both put into this partnership, it will improve the situation and certainly heal the partnership in however way it needs to heal. But it's one of those things where you have to have patience to be able to wait and see how this goes. So in the meantime, especially for the divine feminines here coming in as the Queen of Wands, this is a Sagittarius reading, so divine feminine, if you happen to be the Sagittarian here, you're perhaps at this time just needing your independence, determined to make life happen on your own, perhaps just rebuilding your confidence, especially if you represent that broken feminine as a result of what happened here with whatever this drama represents. This could be you becoming a better version of yourself. So this is perhaps quite beneficial for the divine feminine here. But you did more than likely walk away from your masculine to work on yourself. This does represent evolution in your life, in the situation, leaving something behind, walking away from it because something was not working. Something wasn't working there. But we do have the Page of Cups right here. So I feel when it comes to the masculine, you might just get a really unexpected surprise here. A love message, it could be a text, it could be a phone call. It does represent good news when it comes to love and romance. So that's really good. So if you are the one that ended up
walking away, Divine Feminine. I feel your masculine will eventually reach out to you. It might be an unexpected form of communication, could come as a surprise, a very unexpected surprise for some of you. But it's going to make you very happy, I feel. And then you've got the Fool card right here. So this does represent a new beginning. I'm kind of feeling here that whoever creates movement in this partnership, because again, we've got the Two of Swords indicating this feeling of being stuck, like there's no movement. So the Fool card here, taking that leap of faith for a new beginning. I kind of feel that might be coming from the masculine. Especially if, for example, Divine Feminine, as it says here, they were at fault for something, again, for whatever that drama represents, but they ended up blaming you, which is something that really hurt you, which is why you're feeling broken right now, and also why you're still healing and feeling quite fragile at this point in time. So there is good news on the way, I feel, from the masculine when it comes to a new beginning. But right now, they're not telling you this. So it's beneath the surface. Maybe you don't see it. And that's why you're being directed to just hang on. Just hold on and wait until this can present itself to you. Okay? So that's what they're not telling you right now. Let's go ahead and add to this. And let's take a look and see what some messages are from the Spirit here. So I'm going to pull from Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Sagittarius in Love and Life for the first half of August. What else do we need to know? We have Earn Morning, okay? We have Bones, Indestructible. This is really interesting. So, okay, this is what I'm getting with these two cards right next to each other. A part of the relationship, the old way of how you guys were interacting, that is no longer. That is something, perhaps, something that you're mourning because it died. There's a part of that relationship that died. And maybe there's a part of you that wants to revive it. Maybe this is something that you're both wanting and you're both still standing. Okay, you're, as it says, indestructible. So something intense and maybe painful might have happened between the two of you. But you guys are strong individuals and you are able to perhaps deal with it, process it. Especially more so for the masculine, I feel, because my feminine's coming through as more of a fragile energy, that broken feminine. But even still, you know, my feminines, you're indestructible as well. And this is something perhaps that you need to recognize for yourself. And then we've got Rocket Voyage. So this to me is progress. This is an indication that the journey, the voyage, the adventures for the two of you, it's not done. Okay. And then we've got Belt and Punish. So I feel no one's perfect. Whoever, again, did not admit fault before, could have been the masculine, but it could have been both of you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So clearly there's a lot of regret and blame that perhaps was not acknowledged before, you know, but even still, whoever has regrets here, there comes a point where you got to just stop punishing yourself for how things played out, for what happened. Accept it and, you know, just try to move on from it. The past is the past. There's nothing that you can do about it. All you can do is focus on where you're at right now and where you ultimately can land in the future. And if you're focused on reuniting with a particular person, you can't keep punishing yourself for things that have happened in the past. Unless you've got a time machine to travel back and fix it, there's nothing that you can do about it at this point. So try to focus on healing whatever part of you needs it. But, you know, it's time to stop punishing yourself. If you don't resonate with that, this could be your person that's punishing themselves for their role in whatever that drama represented. Okay, So let's add to this. I'm going to pull from When Spirit Speaks by Medium on a Mission. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life, first half of August. This reminds me of one of those situations where, you know, whether you resonate with this or it could be, again, the other person, somebody who's done something wrong and they regret it and they realize it, and let's just say they've apologized for what they've done, and yet they still feel the need to keep apologizing for it because in a way they're kind of torturing themselves and regretting what they've done. And so that's repetitive punishment for somebody that perhaps might have already been forgiven by the other person. But at the same time, whoever does the forgiving has to let it go. Once you forgive someone, and hopefully you mean it, right? You can't keep having that same person apologize for the same thing over and over and over, and them having to keep asking for forgiveness in whatever pattern that is for some of you. I'm just getting that for some of you guys. Apologize and forgiveness. And if it's truly coming from a place of authenticity and coming straight from the heart, that should happen once, you know. Apologizing for one's actions that were hurtful. Forgiving a person for those actions if they truly are sincere with that apology. And the punishment stops, you know, letting it go. Breathe. Okay, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, some of you guys might be heavily impacted by what happened in this scenario. It's time to breathe, you know, that sigh of relief. It's like no more punishing yourself. It's time to exhale, you know? Choices, yes. Freedom, I like this, okay? Because new choices can be made. To break free from old patterns, from the past heartbreak, whatever that fragile energy is, whatever drama ensued in the partnership and how it affected both of your lives. You have new choices to make now. And then we have harvest. Okay? So, again, going back to the whole punishment reference, once either yourself, Sagittarius, or the other person gets to a point where they can finally breathe, as this says, and it's like, okay, I'm letting this finally go. I've gotten to a point where even I can forgive myself. And that's when you can bring in a much lighter energy, you know, being able to harvest, bring in something new, you know, freedom from the past. That's what I'm getting from that. So let's clarify these things. Let's grab some tarot messages here. Okay, so I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist, which includes new Oracle messages and new court cards in this deck. All right, Sagittarius. So additional messages from Spirit. Pretty powerful stuff. New choices, breaking free, freedom, new adventures, new beginnings, a new voyage. Okay, so this is a Sagittarius reading. Okay, so the Baroness of Fire represents divine feminine, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So it could apply to any of those signs, of course, but this is a Sagittarius reading, so specifically for the Baroness of Fire representing Sagittarius. This is someone who is an even-keeled personality, somebody who's very action-oriented. Okay, so a feminine ready to take action. This is someone who loves their independence. Okay, someone who's very caring and compassionate. We do have the redwood tree here. So this is tapped into one's wellness and longevity and vitality. And I feel it more so for the divine feminine who is feeling fragile and broken right now. You are a survivor. You can make it through this. Remember, you are indestructible. So even though you might be mourning something when it comes to your partnership or even some other aspect of your life, this could, of course, for some of you, even represent someone who has passed on. That could be the literal meaning of that for some of you. But you got to realize how strong you are, that you're resilient, that you're still here, that you have made it through. This could also indicate strength, okay, and communication that could be coming in for you. We have the star. For some of you, you might be focused on an Aquarian here. There's hope, there's faith. This could also be indicative of giving you a new sense of direction in life, a fulfilled wish, a path to follow. So if perhaps you've been feeling lost in your life, feeling lost in your connections, the star is here to illuminate that path forward. Progress can be made. New choices, as I've mentioned. Go after who it is and what it is that inspires you. And you have a wish that can manifest itself here. Okay. We have the Saber of Air. So this is one of the oracle messages in this deck. So this does say it's time to clean house, cut toxicity out of your life, bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. It's time to move on and bring in some fresh air. Here we are. Breathe. Air. Right there. Amazing. Six of Cups. Nostalgia. Okay? Happy memories that you guys have shared. And remember that came through already earlier. Okay? This could be young love for some of you, childhood sweethearts. Maybe you guys grew up together. You might have met each other in school and ended up getting romantically linked together. There's this sense of innocence and familiarity with the Six of Cups, as well as healing, which I feel is much needed for some of you. But this is also an indication of a reunion for two people. And then we've got Archangel Michael coming through here. I am your warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. Countless romantic connections turn into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek as well as the strength and bravery to act on that guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interest, call on me. This can apply to the masculine, this can apply to the feminine. So if you are afraid to communicate, to reach out, to face your fears, whatever that might be, first of all, I'm feeling for some of you, you have to free yourself from whatever is holding you back, whether that's the past, your fears, your inability to make choices, whatever it is. It's time to exhale. It's time to breathe. It's time to remove whatever toxicity exists in your love life and your life. And Archangel Michael is here to help. Look at this. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay? So this is all about hard work. It's all about teamwork, collaborating with each other, the need to learn from each other, the need to learn life's lessons. So it ultimately falls on both of your shoulders to be able to create movement in this partnership so that there can be healing and a possible reunion for some of you. Okay? So let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance here. I'm going to go ahead and pull from, where's that deck? This is another deck by Mystic Moon, the Twin Flame Angel Numbers deck. All right, so let's grab some numbers. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. First half of August in love and life. What are the numbers? Look at this, 2020. Last year, this kept popping up. And I mean, obviously, 2020 is probably one of the most difficult years that globally we've ever experienced. And it does say, remain optimistic about your connection. Your true heart's desire is on the horizon. So even though you guys might have gone through drama, a difficult period in your connection, you guys are traveling away from whatever challenged it before. And if part of those challenging times existed last year in 2020, certainly picking up off of the overall vibe of the year, you guys are able to gravitate away from that and transition away from it. Let's see what else. What other numbers? 777. Honor your shadow self and let it reveal any hidden mysteries to you. A completion is near. So that's actually really good. And that could certainly be for the divine feminine, coming through with that broken feminine energy that came through earlier. Okay. But you know, it could even apply towards the masculine who created the situation that broke this feminine. Okay, so it could apply to both of you. We have 1313. Earth angels are surrounding you as you face a challenging time in your connection. All right, so your angels are actually watching out for you and protecting you at this time. We have 999s coming through. Mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. And I'm feeling a tickle in my throat, which is always contributing to me wanting to cough. Hold on. Oh my Lord, I haven't had one of those in a while. I feel like coughing, sorry. Okay, so what does that mean on my channel? For those of you who are new, it means there's a blockage in communication. There's a blockage in the throat chakra. Makes me cough. I hate it, but it happens. Okay, I gotta compose myself. Hold on. Let me grab something to drink here. So, for those who are at a distance from one another and you guys haven't talked in a while, somebody really needs to talk. You guys perhaps both need to say something to each other to clear the air. But, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time for that to happen. Oh my God, hold on. Yeah, it happens, and oh my gosh, it drives me crazy. Blockage in the throat chakra, it gets me every time. Okay, so those are the numbers that are presenting itself here. Something's going on for some of you as far as being able to focus on yourself, self-love, self-care, building up your self-confidence, preparing you for union. So that's really good. This, to me, is letting us know that there's positive movement and progress that can be made here. Okay. Whew, goodness. All right, so those are the numbers. Let's wrap things up with what they need to tell you now from their higher self. So I'm going to pull from the Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck here. Oh my God. I have had some readings, excuse me, where I had to totally just stop recording because I couldn't even breathe. It's happened for personal private readings. It's happened for some of my readings here on YouTube. When I first started doing readings, I'd say about 30 some years ago, I'm like, why the hell am I always coughing during certain parts of my reading? And so the more I researched it, and I'm like, oh crap, you know, it's when people aren't talking, it's when there's a blockage in the throat chakra. So there you go. And I mean, I've heard some readers where, you know, they got to clear their throat, and they even mention it's like, okay, there's a blockage in the throat chakra. But I don't really hear people choking and coughing like I do. Oh my God. So let's wrap it up here, guys. What they need to tell you now from their higher self. You don't have to touch me to touch me. So even though you guys are not together in the 3D, perhaps you are able to be together, touch each other, so to speak, in the 5D, in your dreams, telepathically. And I'm also getting maybe in your dreams, you see this person. Let's stay together. Yeah, they want to be with you. Perhaps you guys feel the same way. I love it when you call me just because I feel they miss that, or maybe you're both missing it, those daily interactions and phone calls or even texts. I don't ask for much. I only need your love forever. Okay, they want forever with you. Look at this. Forever in my heart is where you'll stay. What I'm kind of getting here, because of course, reunions, reconciliations, it's not going to happen for everyone. These are certainly possibilities, but for those of you that perhaps are just meant to be at a distance for the duration of your lives here on Earth, this lifetime, okay, what your person is telling you, Sagittarius, is that no matter what, you will forever be a part of their heart, always. The beautiful memories we've shared make me sigh, laugh, cry, and fall in love with you all over again. I mean, yes, they think about you. They are feeling very nostalgic about you and the times that you guys have shared together. Let's grab a couple more. Your lips, your tongue tastes like honey. I can't get enough of your sweet kisses. Clearly, there's something very enticing, very alluring about the kisses, very passionate, those intimate moments with one another. I don't have to close my eyes to dream, because every time I see you, it comes true over and over again. I kind of feel they see you as a dream come true. Sagittarius, you could also see this person in the same way. All right, and last one. You are my every thought, my every moment, my every day, and every night. You are my everything. All right, so that's how they're feeling. That's what they need to tell you right here, right now for this reading, entering into the first half of August. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. I do hope whatever part of it made sense helps you out on your journey in the meantime. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.